I get the leader out. I put my stream in chat. Minecraft. Oh, I got that.
We'll find it. Totally.
Sorry, when did you have it on last?
Oh, wait. Probably right before she lost it.
You don't get a lot of joy these days.
That fort is furry.
As you should. You should.
You did. Oh.
Oh, this is so laggy. Lurking the lower
How did you know that's not how you look for an engagement?
performance.
Boys, we're going in. Oh.
That is not a happy high.
Minecraft. Getting good, guys.
You went for another 2 hours, you might be where I am.
Guys, I'm a professional.
That puts that whole pillow thing in perspective. I'm on it.
It's very laggy.
Well, Carol says.
I like to say, as somebody who's been friends with a lot of rape victims and been in situations where I've known a rape victim, I try helping them out. I'm gonna say this only once. Sometimes, like one of my closest friends, I'm not gonna say her name, was in that situation, and she knew full damn well that she couldn't prove shit to the state, and she knew full damn well that he would like wait until the kid got old enough and start molesting them, and she was like, "Darn, there was nothing I could do," etc. And it got so drastic that she jumped out a window and miscarried, and I was like, "Darn." I feel like in that scenario, if you're gonna have to go to crazy extremes, just let somebody abort, because the state wasn't doing anything, the country wasn't doing anything, the cops didn't do anything. Like, that's the only scenario where I think like aborting because of rape is fine if the person is going to like abuse the kid. Because of that scenario, that kid's just gonna live 10 years and then be tortured to death. That's pretty fucked up. I don't know.
No. Not your band in this world. No. Bruh.
I told her, you have a restaurant. No, Mom, I don't have a restaurant. I work for a restaurant. Well, they don't have to know that. Well, would you come help me with spaghetti, please? Oh, I have you spaghetti. That's easy. I know this is one.
Only playing Minecraft because I'm broke.
The whole baby lesbian thing. Because I think it might take some of the heat off me.
Why is my computer so slow? It's very slow.
I'm not going to tell you what they spent on that wedding, but $40,000 is a lot of money.
My computer feels so slow. I can't do anything.
Even when you were a kid and you were chubby and you had no friends, you were just fine. There are people like Ross who need to shoot for the stars. With his museum and his papers getting published, other people are satisfied with staying where they are. These are the people who never get cancer.
Or charging these fireballs. It's a little bit of jump.
Women trying to have it all, and I thank God our little harmonica doesn't seem to have that.
Bro. And I use what the vibe.
Any stories?
I can't even close tabs.
Anecdotes to share with the
Bro.
Yes, I realized because I've been wondering what exactly happened between Carol and me. So, well, here's the deal. Carol's a lesbian. She's living with a woman named Susan.
I mean, for me, at the very least, like I know I've always been in the
Religious not
middle
this
when it
shit.
comes to decisions like that. But ever since I saw my friend go through all of that, I'm like, you know what? Jesus is a very forgiving person. Just let homegirl get aborted at that point if people are jumping out windows and shit. And keep in mind, my friend didn't even do anything. She was chilling in her house. She didn't even know the guy, and he broke into her house. Like, remember how many times I said chilling on the couch or just chilling on the couch? That was actually her. She was just chilling on her couch on a normal Tuesday morning, and all of that was happening. And to this day, I'm like, darn, it was just a Tuesday.
Why can't I close this tab? What the fuck?
I think part of it, you have to have some nuance. Like, I'm not saying that that we have the ability to rewrite what God has said, but I'm also saying that like,
This computer's a piece of shit.
for as merciful and as loving and as kind and fair as we believe our God to be, I don't see a world where there is an absolute
Bitch work.
that would put
Oh my
two
God, work, you
evils
piece of
against
crap.
each other.
That's
So,
why you know
like,
I'm gonna break you and
in
burn
the
you.
situation where someone has been assaulted or someone
Why the
is
hell is it
going to
not
die
working?
because of a health issue if they don't
Oh, for fuck's sake.
abort their child, that becomes
Ah,
almost like what is the worst of two evils? Do I essentially commit suicide by continuing to have this child, or if someone is
I'm
so depressed
punching
or
my
so
computer, it doesn't
torn up
work.
about the way
If you're
that
not
they
gonna
got
work,
pregnant,
kill yourself.
is it essentially better to give themselves over to
Fantastic.
suicide, either by letting themselves die because they know they won't be able to have the child to term and they won't be able to give the child a healthy birth, or actually killing themselves because they can't handle how the conception happened, or giving up their child? Because I mean, you could say, oh well, you could adopt him, but you also, I mean, us being dudes, you'll never know the mental trauma that comes with being raped and then being forced to have that child, and then thinking possibly that you're tainted, that you'll never be able to have that purity back or whatever. You'll never be able to share that first child with your husband, or like in the future and stuff like that. Like, you'll never be able to explain to your future children why their little brother or why their older brother, why their older sister is not there to be with them and such like that. Like I think there's
That would
nuance that
just
has to
fuck
be.
me up in the head. Like I'm a starting feeling birth, but I have an autoimmune disorder. Right? I had to go on steroids and shit to like do stuff, right? Meaning basically, if I were to ever get pregnant, it would be an instant miscarriage because my body's now dependent on it, right? So that kid would die both ways, right? Right. So I don't have to sit here with this fear of like, oh, I would have to get an abortion, yada yada. Because for me, I have no uterus lining. I do have a uterus, but my lining is too thin for anything to attach. If it did, it would just end up killing itself by accident. So I don't have to worry about that.
And
But
so
like,
that's why I
I
say
don't
there has
know.
to be
I
some
just feel like saying
nuance.
that, oh, they sacrificed their kid to like the devil is crazy levels of work. Like they didn't even want to be in that scenario.
Now I will say,
So try not to look too terrific. Or I can hey, I'll go down there and I'll get Barry back his brain, and you can go with Carol and Susan to the OBGYN.
Or you sense it. Never mind. Back to game. Bogart's YT.
Yes.
Short. Still pretty lady.
And like, and that's where I'll draw the line. Like if someone is going to be taking pleasure in the fact that they're doing something like that, like it's like if it's like if someone is taking pleasure in killing somebody versus a soldier who is traumatized that they had to take lives in a war. Both people have taken a life, but the traumatic part of them remembering like I don't ever want to have to do that again versus taking good pleasure in doing so is the difference in what in my head is the difference between something being a ritual or a active choice of sin versus something that you felt as if you had to do it. Because technically speaking, any soldier could say, "Well, I'm not going to fire my weapon," and then they just die. They could have just said, like, "I'm not going to fire my weapon." They've never taken a life. They went through their whole entire military career not taking a life, and they may die a peaceful life at 80. They may get shot in the middle of a war zone. That's just the reality of the situation. Same thing with a parent who's like, I don't ever want to give up any of my children. Well, if they are on their third child and they die on the operating table because they had to have 2 C-sections beforehand and they die from blood loss because they're on blood thinners or whatever because of some other medical condition. Well, now those 2 kids, well, now 3 kids have no mom. Or if they make the decision of like, I have 2 other kids that are 7 and 5, they need me and I cannot support this life anymore. I cannot support this life. I will literally die trying to support this life. And then they decide to make the terribly hard choice of, do I choose my 2 kids over the one that may survive? And they choose the 2 over the one. I wouldn't say that they're out there celebrating that they ended up losing their child.
Technology, am I right?
Like I said, it comes with it comes with nuance. You have to look at it with some nuance, and it has to be taken by a case by case basis.
Here they come. ShopRite's all new locked-in prices. Feature even more.
Honestly, changing subject casually.
I've hit Patrick Mahomes 3 times, still haven't gotten a sack. Forced a fumble, still haven't gotten a sack.
Risk losing my leg. I was devastated. Then I heard a commercial for Vascular Centers of America.
Why is my computer so slow?
I had poor blood flow.
And then the next play, they get a sack off. They get a sack off my efforts.
Within days, I was back on my feet again. Take it from me. If you have weakness, numbness, or pain in your legs, don't wait. Call 877-9 My Life.
I typically do try to avoid them just because, like, I know it can be sensitive for a lot of people. Um, but I also know that sometimes those conversations just come up, and there's not much you can do to really stop them. Because if someone has an idea about something
work.
and you say like, "Hey,
On the
we're gonna
actual
shut that
fuck.
down," then
Plain
it's just
is
gonna
my-
keep coming back time after time after time.
I literally cannot do anything. This is just crap.
I'm just playing Madden at this. Like, I'm just playing Madden.
Yeah, it went from demons to abortion.
Okay.
How about with the,
It's been 10
All right, come
years
on,
I
Patrick.
tried to
Let me
play
get a sack off
Minecraft.
you. Oh my gosh.
I'm fuck up the night. Fuck up the night. Sorry, I'm listening to music. So, guys,
Okay.
Please,
I'm back.
Lord Jesus, let me hit Patrick for a sack.
Like
Please.
this.
Please, Jesus, let me get a sack.
FPS. Okay, perfect. 400 FPS.
What are you gonna?
Not much. I got a job for the first.
Oh my gosh, there's no way.
Why are you so tan?
Still feels like shit.
I went to Aruba.
I don't know if anybody's watching right now, but it was literally inches from a sack.
Punch.
Inches away from a sack.
Now this may hurt.
Like my computer white. Chad, sir.
Me when I'm hitting the ball.
Playing Madden reminds me why I hate quarterbacks so much.
Okay, way better. Mine's very well.
And then they get the sack when I'm not there.
Yes,
Why am I using my old skin? Hey, Willis.
hello.
Interception.
Hey, what's wrong with Helen? Helen Miller?
Good job, dog. Way to pick that off.
Thank you.
No, I mean it's not.
But yeah, like when I played football in high school, I forgot why I hated quarterbacks so much when I got switched to offense. Playing Madden reminds me of how much I hate quarterbacks.
It's my baby too.
They're so scared. They never want to get hit. They never want to hold onto the ball for more than 2.5 seconds. They always want to run away from people. They can't lower their shoulder. They're weak. They're weak.
Hey, Chris.
Yo, what's up?
Did you know I used to be a bodyguard for my friend? You the basketball player.
Get off me!
You played basketball and I was a bodyguard.
See how he had to run? See how he had to run back behind the line just so he could throw the ball away?
You know what? This is too hard. I can't.
Were you playing football or basketball?
Football.
Uh,
Oh wait, that's not Patrick Mahomes.
my friend plays basketball and I was his bodyguard temporarily.
Bro, catch him! Gosh, bro, come on now.
Okay, got somewhat. I know exactly what to do.
I want a sack. I want a sack. All right, Levi, I'll catch you later, man.
Whether it's discomfort, a lack of mobility, or the demands of your occupation, staying seated for long periods of time can do much to your body.
Please.
Exercise your day with Ellipse. Ellipse is a premium automatic seated
Darn.
that strengthens legs, increases mobility.
I'm going to go play The Sims.
Watch.
Golly, man.
Power-assisted mechanism lets you reap the benefits of a workout. Keep your mind free to focus on work, reading, or even watching TV. It loosens stiff joints and tight muscles, reduces swelling, and calms restless legs for you, lowering your pain and increasing your flexibility, all while you relax.
Call the number on your screen now to order your
Perfect.
I can't believe I didn't get a single sack. That's some baloney. But I'm also gonna head out because I'm getting sleepy too.
Okay, bye-bye.
So peace out, y'all.
Out. Nope, nothing here. Ow. Got it. What? Oops. Okay, good. Last feast. Ah, shit. Hey, as MED end of my stream. It's been an hour, so fair everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.